Hello everyone, my name's Duration, and welcome back to Decennium SMP. We're here in the Christmas area here because, you know, it's that time of year. It's the most wonderful time of the year, you know? And I'm specifically here because I wanted to show something off that we did on stream just very recently, and I thought it was really cool. So let's swap back on over here to first person view. It is so nice that we have access to that now. In Minecraft 1.0, but look at this. This is quite something, isn't it? It's a giant Christmas tree, and believe it or not, this tree right here is entirely built, or mostly built by yours truly, Gyration MC. I built this thing custom, actually, on stream, and if you really want to check out, I think one of the most fun streams I've ever done on my channel, definitely check that out. I'm gonna put that up on the screen here, and you can, you know, check that out in your free time. It's not just me when we did that stream, actually. I left it as sort of an open mic kind of concept. There were actually a lot of others here on stream, and also just in voice as well. We had Steel Cat, we had Netherrain, Mono, James was here, Griffin was here as well. Actually, Griffin built a cabin over here, or a lodge, I think is what many people were calling them. I think Netherrain built that treehouse over there, and James has got a house over here. I'll quickly go tour around them for a second. We had Mono here as well, of course. He was trying to get us a flashing star on top, but the plugins were a little bit causing problems. But yeah, it was one of the most fun streams I've ever done. So if you're interested in a bit of shenanigans, definitely check that out if you're interested. But anyways, I guess we should go check out these cabins for a second. I want to do that on video too. Griffin built this one right over here, which is really cool. I really like the aesthetic of this place. Especially the exterior looks amazing, but the interior looks great as well too. We kind of have a bit of a battle of the Christmas trees going on. I think we're pretty even now. I think I have a nice Christmas tree inside my house, as you probably saw when I opened up for today's video, because, you know, that was becoming a thing now. I believe this was Netherrain's treehouse over here, if I check this out anyways. Nice little treehouse. I can appreciate a good treehouse, that's for sure. I used to make these all the time when I was younger, and that's probably because I always wanted a treehouse in real life as well. And James has a Christmas tree here as well. See, this is why I was kind of pressured into making a Christmas tree in my house as well, because, you know, everyone except me seemed to have them. So, James's tree looks a little bit thin, I guess, on the trunk, but very majestic nonetheless. Yeah, so very nice. And of course we had to put pumpkins on the Christmas tree because Steel Cat has a thing for pumpkins, so, you know, we might as well, right? And plus these ones glow up, right? Because they're the jack-o'-lanterns, so, you know, that's kind of cool. But anyways, I think we should head on back to, oh, Skeleton is after me. Head on back to spawn, or I guess just back to the main area of Decennium, and get to business, because we have quite a few things to get done, actually. Oh, it's water. That's interesting. There's a service desk here now for Monocorp. You know, the subway is really changed a little bit, and it is really cool, actually. I like it this way a lot better, actually. I think it's a little bit easier to navigate. I think one thing that I want to check up on again is the mushrooms that were kind of growing outside of spawn. I have to remember which direction I have to go out to again, but I want to make sure that everything's under control over there still. Obviously, you know, kind of part of making sure the environment is safe, you know, and that was a concern a while ago, so I think it's good to check up on it periodically just to make sure nothing major is going on. Now, I do believe this is the direction. Oh, I think I see it. I think I see it out there. It looks like the cone of caution is still doing its job, so that's good. And it looks like there's only just little mushrooms there still, so wait. Is this... what's going on here? Hold on. Alrighty, so, yeah. This is a bit of a problem. It's infected the cows, too. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do about this. This is a problem. I might bring this to the attention of Cat Steelman because, you know, he's the reporter, so he will probably want to know about this. And yeah, I guess maybe Hold on. I'm gonna run back for one quick second, and I'll be right back. I think I know how to fix this. I just needed to grab one thing. Oh yeah, that's right. Mono installed this for me, so I can now lift up and down. So this is not really necessary. But I also, see, this was my solution to the thing. I just would go down like this, you know? And then when I need to do /home to go back up, that was my lift custom made, you know? But I guess having a lift on there in general is probably a cool idea. Oh look, Griffin's online. Okay, so I've got Griffin over here. We'll head on out over to you know, the place. Here we are, we're at the mushroom place. I want to see what he has to say about this. It's no longer quarantined. It seems to be getting bigger. Yes, I know. It's polluted this entire island. I mean, at least it's not connected to the mainland, so I guess it's okay, but still, this could be a problem. An environmental hazard. This might call for a second caution cone. Yeah, at least it's sort of quarantined, I guess, but I don't remember this mushroom being here. So yeah, that could be a problem. Just gotta make a few more cones because, you know, I think just one more is not enough. There we go. That's better. I think that's good. But I certainly hope those extra cones are gonna do the trick. But for the meantime, I think we need to talk about, where is it? Did I didn't put it in my hotbar. Hold on one second. There we go, that's better. But yeah, this is kind of the big question. Well, first off, how did I get this block? Well, I got this block because someone managed to get to the end before we were supposed to. I don't even want to know how they did that, but thanks, Griffin, for somehow finding your way to the end and giving me this very rare moon rock, which no one else has access to yet. And then I guess the big question is, when are we going to the end? When are we beating the Ender Dragon? You know, because we're into 1.0 now, so technically we should be able to beat the Ender Dragon because, you know, the end is in the game now. But technically, we can't get to the end yet because a lot of chunks on the server are generated. And the chunks which contain the stronghold are actually reset because there was no one's base there, so they are actually new chunks with the stronghold in it. So technically we can get to the stronghold. The problem is getting blaze rods and, you know, making eyes of Ender because we don't have any nether fortresses in our nether, and we can't extend our world border in the nether very far because our world border in the overworld is relatively small, and you have to remember, you have to divide that by 8 when you're in the nether. So at the current moment, we're planning to do a bit of an event, you know, to beat the Ender Dragon, but it's all kind of up in the air still. Get it? Because it's the Ender Dragon, and it's up in the air. The whole end dimension is up in. Okay, you know what? Let's just keep on going here. You guys get the idea. So it will probably happen at some point. I am going to record it, of course, when it does happen, but you might not see that video for a decent amount of time. So, and we'll talk about that at some point. But I wanted to take a look at this thing over here because this was put in by Delio. So I want to, apparently you can earn diamonds. So, diamonds, I mean. I can have a 1 in 9% chance for diamonds. Okay, well, that's cool. You know what? That's cool. I'll play along. It's not like I'm poor when it comes to iron. I think I have a decent amount. So let's put some iron in because yeah. And let's see. Well, we got dirt. Oh, and also I guess I have to put in. I put in two iron. Don't worry, I'm not cheating the system. I guess I have to do that beforehand, right? Because otherwise I could cheat or something. Was that server lag? Did it spit something out? I don't think it did. There we go. I heard it that time. Okay, so far I've only been getting dirt out of this thing, and I've spent 6 iron already. The question is, Is there actually diamonds in this dispenser? Is there actually a 1 in 9 chance? Do I trust this sign? Or is this just a scam? I think I trusted enough to believe that he wouldn't cheat me out of my hard-earned iron. So I'll keep on playing. Ooh, you know what? Ooh, that's a lot of iron that I just paid, and all I've gotten is dirt so far. I think I'm gonna come back in a little bit. We'll try running this again later because, that's 4, how many losses? 4 losses in a row? Now, I think this is a good spot for this. You know, have it on display. I'm not really sure if it's Moonrock or Cheese Brick because it sort of looks like cheese too. So, you know, it could be Cheese Brick. So yeah, you know, the decision is up to you. You can decide for yourself what that actually is. I hear a lot of thunder going on up there. But, a place where you could get slime balls. Hold on. I think I know of a place. There's actually a place, kind of close by. But, oh, wow. Yes, it is really raining. Hold on. We need to show our friend Griffin where we can get, slime balls, though. Alright, so we're here at Warp C. And, I guess we can go down to the subways. I know of a chunk where you can get some slime balls, specifically because I went there one time. Yeah, here we are, coming up on the door. I believe this still goes down to a slime chunk. A hidden little alley in the subway, that's for sure. There should be slimes down here. It's so hard to see, though. Wow. It's so foggy. But I believe... Yes, there they are! A bunch of them down here. This is slime chunks down here. I don't know who dug this all out, but wow, it is so hard to see down here. This is actually so disorienting. Like unless you know where you're going, you almost can't find the staircase to get out. And speaking of Griffin, he should be just across the pond, actually. If we go down over in this direction to the end of Gyration Peninsula, you can see him right over there. Maybe even this rail line could extend kind of in that direction, because I don't know what's going on with this rail line right now. So maybe he can connect into that. I don't know. But anyways, if I... Whoa! Did that strike right beside me? I heard that explosion. That's crazy. Boating is really the only option to get here. But if I just slow down here, I think Multi-Killer just joined, James. He did a fantastic job building this. It looks amazing, I've gotta say. But he's got also a little bit of a mob infestation. Oh boy. Yeah, that's not looking great. Good luck. I'm just gonna go stoop around here for a second and give a little bit of a quick interior tour. There's the basement over there. And then, yeah, big, open, spacious house, that's for sure. Very nice, very nice. And I think there's a way to get upstairs. Oh yeah, the staircase. How about that? That would be useful. And then, yes, of course, you gotta have the loft, right, for a bedroom. That's how it's always gotta be. And then I saw something out back here too. A big... Okay, yep. Let's not blow up his base. Is there not a way to get into this place? Or is it just entirely enclosed? I don't see a door, so I'm gonna assume it's entirely enclosed. Maybe there's a way to get in from the underside. And watching that footage back again, there absolutely is a way in. Right over here. I don't know how I didn't see that, but there is indeed a way in, so it's not entirely enclosed. Well, that didn't last very long. Creeper came and exploded this area over here, and it broke my lift, so I'm back to using the good old water drop and slash home to get back up, because, you know, that's the easiest way to do things. But I noticed there was another sign here that I definitely haven't seen before. I don't know why I never come over here, lol. Apple video game. And then I saw also one over here too. If we take a look. 10 out of 10 would try again. So Griffin is leaving a 10 out of 10 review on our very safe lever, you know. I'm glad to have another, you know, 10-star rating here. You know, it really gets the word out. Makes sure people know about that great attraction over there. Okay, it's a new day. maybe this time we'll do better. So another 2 iron in the pot, you know, for another chance at that diamond that we are supposedly promised. Let me guess, it's gonna be on like the 9th attempt, isn't it? That's probably how it's gonna go. I'm still getting dirt. I wonder if there's even a diamond in this thing. Wouldn't that be funny if it was just entirely full of dirt? But I have wait a second. How many times have I done this now? Because I think I did 4 times before. I think. I can't quite remember now because it looks like Delio's come down here and collected his profits. But I guess we'll do it again. Come on. Really? Really? I think that's 7. I think that's 7. If we're not given one soon, this was a scam. I've been... Yes! Yes! And I even got the achievement. Apparently this is actually my own diamond, from what I've been told. I was scammed out of my own diamond, but at least I got it back. You know what? I'm not even gonna try wondering if there's any more diamonds in there, because if it's the chances of it are that low. Oh wait, hold on one second. Is there any cameras? Any cameras around here? Like, well, will anyone know if I just, you know, take a quick peek? There was 1 dirt left in there. I got all the dirt pretty much before given the diamond. That is very unfortunate. So there we go. We're up 1 diamond. I consider that an absolute win. Now, of course, as soon as I am, you know, getting together certain materials for a certain task, which involves the death of a certain person, you know, for a certain business venture that I kind of invested into, who should show up but that person themselves, the only person that logs on right now, and it's got to be the one person that I'm supposed to set up a very good doorbell in front of their house. You know, I'm gonna set up a very good doorbell, which involves it does not involve a lot of arrows and a dispenser. Well, I guess now that we have to kind of wait. Whoa, oh, okay, hello. Excuse me. Now that we have to wait for James to log off for a little bit, I guess we can spend some time going around and killing monsters, because I need some XP. I'm hoping to enchant my sword. You know, I don't need a crazy high-level enchant or anything. I'm just thinking something low-level to just get us started. Mobs are a little bit temperamental sometimes, although they are... Maybe I'm just getting better at dealing with the glitched multiplayer mobs, because I am getting hit less. So that is kind of good, I guess. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I had a zombie spawner down in my mines. I never actually did anything with that, but I found it, like, really early on in Decennium, actually. Like, surprisingly early on, and I never did anything with that. But actually, I can get down to my mines here now, thanks to another lift that Mono put in. Anyways, I think it was down one of these tunnels. I think I can just probably take one of them all the way down to the end. And I'm pretty sure just at the end hallway is where I had a zombie spawner. Okay, so here we are at the end hallway here, and I think it was just this little hallway over here. If I remember correctly, it was somewhere, maybe it was over here, I think. Yeah, look at this. And there we go. I think that's kind of workable. I don't know what to do about this still. I don't think I can even... Oh, I can kind of hit them. Sort of. Just not quite, and they can hit me every single time then. Well, this is a little bit scary. Somehow, this is a thing. Okay, wait, I think I found a way to do this, which is not going to kill me. So this kind of works as long as I'm standing in the right spot here. I can stand and I can hit them, and they can't hit me. This is the best of both worlds. Okay, so I've spent quite a bit of time here, or, well, I don't know, it wasn't that much time, really. But I got myself up to 12 levels, which I think is pretty reasonable. So I think I'm gonna head back to spawn. Actually, we could just go /spawn. because we want to head over to the Library of Librarians to actually use the enchanting setup there. Now, I'm just thinking now, I probably don't want to enchant this sword because it's almost out of durability. So actually, we'll go home for a second, and we will grab a new sword, which I think will be a lot better, and hopefully get a decent enchantment on it. I don't know what you could really get for 12 levels. I don't know how enchanting really works in these early versions. So, yeah, we're just gonna have to figure that out the hard way, I guess, you know? And now that we're here at spawn, we can head on over in this direction over here and go to the Library of Librarians, because there is indeed a enchanting setup there. So that means I don't need to make my own, which is always great. So if we just head on upstairs here, it's somewhere between these bookcases. I believe it's around here. There we go. Right here. So I believe I should be able to just stick this in. And yeah, I guess we have to keep shuffling through the enchanting options here. Just take it out and put it back in till we get something with level 12, hopefully, because then we can use up all of the levels and hopefully get something fairly decent. Okay, there we are. We've got a level 12. What are we gonna get? Knockback 1. Okay, I mean, that's still kind of cool, right? Because, you know, it's gonna knock back the mobs a bit. It's gonna keep them at bay. So I guess that's kind of good. I mean, I feel like I kind of got my money's worth out of that. It still would have been nice to have something like Unbreaking or something on it to make it last a little bit longer. Even Unbreaking 1 would have been kind of nice, but, you know, you can't really choose, right? You have no idea what you're gonna get when you put it in there. It's just a big gamble. And you know what? I'm okay with this. It's something. It's something. At least it's not Bane of Arthropods, right? More like the bane of my existence. But now that a certain someone has left the game, I think we should, you know, make a little bit of a visit over there, you know, because, you know, we're installing a nice doorbell, right? That's what we're doing. Definitely not a tier 3 death doorbell, for sure. Now, this is James's house over here. It's kind of funny, actually, because at first you don't realize it, but if you look closer, you realize these supports don't actually go down all the way down to the ground. They're just 2 blocks down in the water. So his entire house is somehow floating on the water, which is just really strange and funny. But I'm just kind of hoping, you know, if I have to do a certain thing over here, because, you know, I'm gonna have to modify this particular area of his front door. Hopefully he's not gonna log on while I'm here. I'm hoping that he's not gonna notice a extra little support over here. That is kind of annoying. In fact, water in early Minecraft is just annoying because source blocks don't form properly, so you have to have like blocks and stuff, and yeah, it's just annoying. Anyways, that rant aside, I think I'm going to add like a support like this, which is going to be kind of obvious if you're looking for it, but if he doesn't notice, then I think we're gonna be okay. And plus, this is kind of only a one-time thing, right? Like, once he's activated it once, he can't use it again, so, you know, I'm hoping that he'll fall for it before he realizes there's a giant, weird wooden support here that wasn't there before. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Now, I had an idea on how I was going to get this to work, because originally when I did it for myself in the intro, I had sand on top of TNT with pressure plates, right? And as soon as you step on the pressure plate, it activates the TNT, they become an entity, and it falls down, and it's all fine and dandy. But then I'm thinking, you know what? I can't kill people, or I can't kill other people with TNT because I don't want them to lose their items, right? That would kind of suck if you have to go into this whole thing and you lose all your items. That would just stink, especially with enchantments now. You really have to think about that sort of thing because people could spend a lot of time getting their enchantments. So then I was thinking, okay, what if I did something with pistons? There must be a way that I could get these pistons to hold up some sand and then retract the pistons. We should be having basically now the sand held up by itself, because as soon as the I guess as soon as these redstone torches are powered, then the pistons will retract and the sand will fall down. So basically I can take these blocks out here, and then we can place some redstone dust right here, and then some sand on top of the redstone dust, and then pressure plates on top of the sand. So then when the pressure plates activate, this redstone dust will activate, meaning these torches are going to turn off, the pistons are going to retract, and then all the sand is just going to fall down. And if we place some torches down on the ground, down below, or I wonder if I place pressure plates, if that's going to break the sand entities. I'm curious about that now. I'm going to test that for a second. Will the pressure plate break the sand entity? It will. And also, it activates the pressure plate too, which is kind of a nice side effect, because that's going to lead into what I'm going to put down at the bottom of this pit. Okay, so I should be able to place these pressure plates down. That's a bit annoying, but it's only a one-time use thing, so remember, you know, that's not really a big deal. But now, basically, if I go like this... wait, does that not work? Why didn't this fall? I'm confused. Hold on one second. Did I do something wrong? Is there something flawed in my logic? Okay, so I've moved the pistons even further down now. That's 2 more blocks down, and I've got redstone dust on top here, and I'm actually powering them initially now, which is going to make this a little bit easier, I think. I could do the same thing. Now if I go like that, I think that's good. The only thing is that... Oh, actually, no, this will be fine, because then if I go like this, either pressure plate is going to power both of these torches, both of... in fact, I could even just remove one of these entirely. It doesn't really matter. Then the torch is going to break, depower this, which means that all the sand is going to fall down because the pistons are going to retract, and everything should be good, I think, this time. Let's try this again. Okay, trial number 2. Is it going to work? Yes, it worked. The only thing is that now I need to put pressure plates down at the bottom so that all the sand breaks. And now we're down at the bottom of the pit here, and yeah, this is probably not enough to make someone die of fall damage. I mean, well, I guess this is James we're talking about here, so anything's possible, but I do want to make sure that I finish the job, right? So I need to add a little bit of extra circuitry here at the end to just make sure that everything went exactly to plan. So that's where these dispensers are going to come in. We're going to load these up with a couple arrows, and by a couple arrows, I mean enough to finish someone off, I guess. And then we'll hook up a 5-torched timer on here, which is a fairly non-laggy redstone clock, in my opinion at least. Okay, so I basically got the 5 redstone torch clock set up right here. You can see it's got 5 redstone torches in it, which is why it's called a 5 clock. And once you complete the circuit, they just kind of, you know, cycle through, and it flashes on and off, and it's a pretty good, easy circuit to make, and it doesn't need to be started, right? Like, once you assemble it, it just starts working, which is really nice. And the way you can stop it is just choosing anywhere in the chain. I'm just going to come off over here, I think, and I'm just going to run it over to a redstone torch here, which is going to stop it. And you can see here, when I step on this pressure plate, that it starts flashing, basically. So then from here, I can grab a signal off of that. I guess probably going up here would be the best, because if I stick the blocks right next to those dispensers, I can just stick some dust on top of that. It will power the blocks, which will in turn power the dispensers. And from here, I can put a redstone dust there, and then a block on top of the redstone torch there. And I think once we step on this, yep, it's going. I don't know if that's dealing damage, right? Yep, nope, that's definitely working. You can definitely stand in a safe spot though, which is slightly unfortunate, I guess. Yeah, I might need to move these dispensers a little bit. Maybe if I stick them on the ends, it will be better. There we go. This might be better. Let's see if this works any better. Yeah, I think that's probably better. Okay, test number 2. Is it gonna work? You go stand on it. Oh no, you fall down to the bottom. Oh, I'm gonna... It worked! It worked! That's amazing! Oh, I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself. And I slept in his bed too, so I'm like right here. This is perfect. The only thing is getting back down to the bottom. But I mean, I guess I can kind of just drop down here and all of my items are here because the arrows are out now. I ran out of arrows. I'm gonna load these up with a lot more though, because I do want to make sure that this does work. But that took me down from basically full... I think I had full health when I went down here. Let's stop this. And yeah, pressure plates break with a pickaxe still. They still haven't fixed that bug, which is kind of hilarious. But I'm gonna get this thing all set up, and then I think we're gonna head back to the Christmas cabin, you know, to finish things off for today's episode. And I'm gonna be spending a little bit more time out here, I think, perhaps just decorating a few things. I was gonna build a nicer Christmas tree inside my main base, but I just kind of ran out of time. And you know what? I just do like having this Christmas tree over here and this area kind of as being the Christmas area. So I think this is kind of good enough. But thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video and you want to see more like it, or you want to show your support, feel free to subscribe and leave a comment down below, or a like rating, of course, if you're into that sort of thing. A special thank you to everyone who's been showing support on these videos over the last year. I've been doing this since the beginning of this year, yeah, basically since the beginning of this year. End of January is when I started on Decennium, and I've been enjoying my time here. It's been a blast hanging out with all these guys. If you're interested in staying in touch, my Discord server can be found linked in the description if you're interested in that. But have yourselves a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.